Hello. Hi. Hope you can hear me. My name's Aaron. I'm working on this game called Terrorarium. I don't want to say it comes out tomorrow, but this version of it will be playable by people that don't work for us tomorrow. So in some ways it comes out tomorrow. And just doing some last minute touches. Got my Trello cards here. Number one. Sound effects? What do I want to do first? Let's see. No, I'm gonna do the hard one first. Here. Let me play it for y'all. Okay. So we got this guy. You can see my mouse. Yeah. Hang on, let me maximize it. So this little dude walking around here, and when he walks through your Mugu, they die, as you can hear possibly. I'm not sure if you're getting the audio. No, let me get y'all some audio. This one. Yeah. Let me know how the audio balance is. Anyway, so he's just on a spline, on a path. No. Gizmos. Where is he? I'll just click on him. So he's using this path. There it is. Now you can see. And so, for whatever reason, there's a weird thing that happens, and he does a little somersault that we didn't intend. So I gotta try and fix that. Unless I'm wrong. I'd love to be wrong, and maybe... Oh, there it is. And there's one. So, what's going on? And I didn't write this this spline editor, but hopefully I can figure it out. So he's walking, and then, oh, so it's only in one direction. That's fun. Don't you all just love quaternions? Okay, so I mean, let's do this then. Let's just turn off look at direction, which is something I made. And if it doesn't happen there, okay, good. So let's do some debugging. Yeah. Oh, my green screen doesn't go all the way. Yeah. Now you have no idea where I am. Okay. So, transform.rotation equals, yeah, okay. So path.getDirection. This is the part that I didn't write. Well, let's start here. Not gizmos, sorry, I meant debug. about this last week. My new standing desk is really making my shoulders hurt. But like other than that, everything else feels great. My neck, my back, no, can't say that on stream. All right, where are my gizmos at? Not my gizmos, my debug.draw array. Right? Hello. Okay. Right, so the direction of the path at that point in time, as opposed to, okay, so it works when he's walking forwards, as in the same direction as the path. So all that needs to happen is for it to work when he's walking in the opposite direction of the path. And I'm sure that's dumb, like, I don't know, math. It's just math. It's just math that I don't remember, that's all. That's all programming is. Sorry, checking my tweets. My Twitter's blowing up. They keep adding me. Okay, so this is what I wrote. Obviously it's not working, so let's figure it out. Path.getDirection. So if you're going forwards, that works. So let's just start by this. Removing the ternary here. Who's watching today? Someone new. Hello, Kahes94. And if you're not new, my apologies. I don't recognize your name. So I just want to zoom in here. This was the problem spot. So I'm pretty sure I'm going to turn off this audio source gizmos because those are super annoying. Like I said, I'm pretty sure that it's working now. He's just facing backwards half the time. So we've isolated where the problem was. Now we have to make up the solution. The hard part's gone. Well, let's Google this. No. So path.getDirection returns a world space vector 3. So that's good. That's good news. Let me just see. I wonder if it's written to understand negatives. That'd be awesome, but I doubt it. If it's greater than 1, it's 1. Else. Oh, it's a clamp anyway. Transform vectors. Trying to remember this. There's like a vector 3 dot like reflect, isn't there? Reflects vector off plane defined by a normal. So that work? Maybe. This is probably better right now. Let me try something. I'm like 98% sure this will not work, but if it does, then I'm done. So, may as well. I guess I could lerp it as well, just to like smooth it over time. We'll see. All right, so far so good. Wait till he reverses. Wow, did that do it? Can't see where his face is. Hello. Alright, sometimes you gotta try the dumb thing that you don't think will work, because it's like, that'd be too easy, right? But you know what? No. Oh. No! What? No. You're walking backwards, buddy. Okay, now you're walking forwards. Now you're walking forwards. Now you're walking backwards? That's confusing. Let's turn off ping pong. Oh, bye. Oh, right, because I just did that. That's exactly what I just told it to do. Blue is forwards. Blue is Z, yeah. So Z is forwards, and he's, oh, that was weird. What's going on? Local. Yeah, that's what I wanted to see. Alright, so that's working out. Now if we turn on ping pong, when he gets to the end, he will turn around. Yeah, that's not right. That's off by like 90 degrees. Okay, so it didn't work. That's fine. From to rotation. So what we were doing was vector 3.back as the first parameter. It's not Euler, right? It is. Like I said, math that I don't remember. So that's the direction we want to go, and I guess if we reflect it off of right, think this through. This is me, this is forwards. I want to go backwards, so if I reflect it off of right, that might work. Might also make me upside down. Oh, it's been a while since grade 12 or 11, I don't know. I should call my sister the engineer. Hey, how do I turn a vector around? Did I not save? This looks exactly the same. Maybe I didn't save. Maybe it does exist in me. Let's try right. Yeah, no. I mean, I can always add 180. Can't set that directly, right? Hold on. If all I need to do is add 180, I don't need to do any weird flippy stuff. Yeah, okay. I'm overthinking this. Now, do I need to do this in 2 lines? That's fine. I'll do it there for readability. This should work. Great. My favorite part. Take our Trello card, rip it up. Oh, that's not fun. Anyway. Done. Git add, git commit, git push, etc. We'll do that off camera. Hang on. What's up? Somebody talk to me. How's your Monday going? How was your weekend? Do you have a dog? Tell me about your dog. Okay, yeah. So. Oh, yeah, okay, sure. Open that program that I didn't really click on. All right, what's next? Survey button on menu. Yeah, that's trivial. Let's do it, whatever. Main menu. So the deal with this is we have a menu. We have this thing, where is it at? We have this thing that says feedback survey, and when you click it, it takes you to the internet, and then we ask you some questions about our video game, and then if you answer correctly, actually that's it. I don't have a joke for that. Button manager.open browser, sure. Where's button manager? Oh, I tried. That was a good guess though. It's on the canvas. And the survey URL is, yeah, no, not anywhere easily accessible right now. Shoot. Let's see. If anyone's logged into Slack on this computer. Yeah. Oh, it's me. I'm logged into Slack. So we'll get that in a sec. I'll paste it in, and then we're good. I can't. I'm streaming. Can you Slack it to me? Anyway, so that's just it. That's all I have to do for this button. But I can show off the menu. Sweet music composed by Stefan, who was our. He was a lot of things. He was a project manager. He was a video editor. He was a sound designer. Here's one thing that bugs me is that when you click on it, it doesn't go into like its clicked state because immediately on the next frame we're opening the browser. It doesn't bother me a lot, it just bothers me a little. Cool. So that's the link. I'll copy it. I'll paste it into a new tab. Yeah. Cool. So this is it. Paste. Make sure I didn't accidentally press something else. Save. Play. We get to rip up another post-it. That was premature. I should wait until I've confirmed that it worked. Great. Of course, Unity dirties like 12 other game objects. Sweet. All right. Now we can throw that away. What's next? Sound effects and the die effect. Right. So the die effect is in, but what we wanted was to be able to play a different effect depending on what kind of Mugu dies. So if you've been following along with our development, you'll know all about the different types of Mugu, and we call the things reagents that kind of create or cause them to become or be be able to become these types. So we got, in this case, the heavy ones and the fire ones are our 2 types. When they die, they have the ability to spawn a prefab, which you can see there's called Mugu Die Effect. And in this current build, that has no visuals and it's just audio. So that's fine, but we can do a bit more with this. So Mugu prefab, effect prefab spawner, state controller. So you can read into this whatever you want. This is not how I want it to be structured. There's way too much in this one script. This is kind of more what I want, the separate components for separate things. So ideally, or not soon, I'm going to make it so that we have this like on die. The on die Unity event would be in like a Mugu can die component that handles corpses and stuff. But anyway, so effect prefab spawner is going to be spawning the Mugu die effect, and that does that. So the question is, how do I want to do it? And I think I know, but I'm not sure. So the way, if I'm remembering correctly, corpses are in the reagents, and different reagents can have different corpses. That was at least planned. I'm not sure if that happened or not. Let's see. I don't see corpse prefab on reagent. Let me go back to the Mugu prefab and see the quickest way to do this. Man, where's the corpse prefab? Am I just like missing it? Oh, you know what? The corpse prefab is probably on the Mugu manager. Let's see. No. Okay, well, let's see. Let's go to like where this one dies. Death. Change material to. Oh, a corpse is not actually a prefab. Yeah. Oh, that's silly. So corpse is just a Mugu, but with different material and smaller. Okay. So in that case, since we're not doing anything per reagent with the corpses, how do I want to do it? Because we have this on die, which is great. You know what? We got time. We can do it right. Mugu prefab. Mugu die. I should put it in the right folder first. Come on, Unity. Come on, Unity. You can do it. Where did it go? Where did the script go? It just didn't go anywhere. I dropped it into the folder and it didn't go there. This is silly. Come on, come on. Here we go, Unity. Here we go. Let's try it again. I put you right there. Great. Okay. I'm going to inherit from Mugu Mono behavior, which, all right. Oop. Sorry, don't know all the hotkeys on Windows. Mugu Mono behavior. That can work now? So this is Mugu Mono behavior. I got the right namespace. Oh, no typos. Just wait for IntelliSense to catch up. Or is it just saying that I don't implement them? No. Can you see my tulips? Yeah. Okay. All right. I don't know why it's doing that. Whatever. So Mugu Mono behavior. I mean, it's still not like how I actually want it, because this should be in like dependency injection instead of doing it in awake. But anyway, this gives me two handy dandy things. I got onType change and I got this.reagent, and I guess actually the third handy thing is controller. So anyway, I'm going to move the onDie callback into here and the corresponding and stuff, and then I can have per reagent callback, I guess. Okay, so for now, I'm just going to stub it. Or not stub it, but like, so that I don't break things. So this is quite wrong, but it means that the references, any code that was calling it before doesn't work. So game state equals, so we have, for this we have controller.isAlive. Now, I don't think I have that, because that's, yeah, okay. So game state, I believe, is on the base class. And it's protected. And it is, yeah, okay. So, so we can do this here. Is that public? Deassign corpse. That's for breeding. So that should be on like a Mugu breed control component. Maybe I'm not going to get to refactor this as much as I wanted. I guess, is this supposed to be a public void? Yeah. Okay. So I don't need that, I don't need that, don't need that. This I want. Change material. disable passive ability, I guess. Sure. Okay, so actually putting pretty much everything in here. Change material. I mean, that's a placeholder. I shouldn't be using that at all. I'm just gonna get. I'll leave it. Time of death. That I'm sure doesn't need to be in here. If take time, right? Okay, yeah. I guess I can put that in update of the component. These should tick, but they don't. Like we have a tick rate on the Mugu, on the state controller, and we don't have it on Mugu mono behavior, but we probably should. So let's grab time of death and corpse expiry time and move them over. I remember this was changing. Okay. And then on die. See if that can compile. All right, Mugu die, on die, yeah. That effect prefab spawner is a work in progress. Okay, so we're still spawning the die effect. That's good. So actually, let me just, did I leave in change material? I did. Okay. So it should look exactly the same as it did before. Oh, I missed. There it is. Okay. Oh no, I removed the resizing, right? I just don't like it. Anyway, so making different things happen for different reagents. I don't want to add too much overhead or like things that we have to think about where now every time we make a new reagent we have to come up with a like another thing that happens when it dies, but we have all these materials. Mm-hmm. What do I want to do? Do I want to make just a game object that spawns on death that each reagent has? This feels very like presumptuous about how the reagents are going to work. I want to add a function. All right, let's take a look. Let's think this through. What's the reagent look like now? So this is a reagent. It has movement stats, it has passive ability, it has an active ability, it has materials, and it has some booleans and stuff. So for the death behavior, we want to make it so that we can spawn different things when different types of Mugu die, or we want to like just change the settings on a thing. This is where my viewers would usually chime in and tell me what to do. Pick up the slack. Afterburn Games, Kahes94, Electrical Skateboard. What's a smart way to do this that I won't hate like 4 weeks from now? I could make a new type of effect prefab that takes a parameter and that parameter could be a reagent, and then we could make the effects work differently for different reagents. I don't think I can or want to put a Unity event on a scriptable object, like have the reagent have an on die. I don't think that's the thing that I want. You know what? Let's do the simple one first, and then we'll iterate. guy. Add a getter. You know, personal preference, I actually like, I don't do the M's. So. I'll leave it over there. Right, that's not a singleton. Yeah. Cool. That will work. Yeah, that could even be the corpse, but it's not for now. Let's do this first. Let's play random sound for birth. Death. Oh, the death sound is totally on the what prefab. Well, let's hear this. Yeah. Okay. So that's fine. Here. Okay. Sure. And then the death effect. Remove the audio source from die prefab, so it really actually doesn't do anything. Select that, just like default particles. And then I'm going to go to the fire. Reagent, I'm going to use Odin here. So that's only. That's the list. I think that's what I want. Yeah, cool. So now we should see the when a red Mugu dies, we get some probably pink default particles, and when a blue one dies, nothing. Nice. Okay. So I'm gonna push that. Push parts of that. So just to make this go a little bit better when we do like a merge, I'm gonna remove that audio playback from this Mugu die action and leave it on the prefab. So I'm gonna revert my changes to the effect prefab itself. So I've changed the scene. No, I can discard the scene changes. I've changed the reagents. I've changed the script because I've changed Mugu state controller. I've added Mugu die. I've changed reagent and I've changed the Mugu prefab. Okay. Stage these changes. Sorry, this is the boring part that you don't get to watch, but if I don't do it now, I'll forget, and then I'll have too many things changed in too many places. Stage. Stage. Reagent now controls what happens when a Mugu dies. Send tweet. Git push origin master. Okay. So that's another card done. Got a lot of little pieces of paper on the floor, but it's very satisfying to just like rip up your cards. Cool. And that's that. What's left? Sound effects. That's all that's left on my list for today. Let me see if I can find my Google Doc of what sound effects I need to do. No, because that's not the right Google Drive. Well, okay, whatever. Let's just work with what's in the folder already, because we have a bunch. Background music, yes. Blow, yes. Trained. Oh yeah, okay. Let's go up to go to the top. Oh, hang on. This stuff. So show y'all. F5? No, not F5. Hang on. There's a hotkey for me to teleport up there. Maybe it's F4. Oh, it's F1. Okay. So, what happens up here is you have to put some corpses in the water, and the monster comes and eats them. And then there's two pressure plates, we call them. And putting Mugu on one of them opens and closes that gate there. And putting Mugu on the other one drains the water. And oh, I should be able to put a second in. Anyway, what needs to happen in terms of sound is we need to show that when this gate is down, the water doesn't drain properly. So let's do that here. Sorry. So that's both. That's both happening at once, but that's not what we want. So when the gate is... Oh, I really screwed myself here. When the gate is down, but you try to drain the water, we need to show, oh, you gotta like raise the gate for it to actually do something. So let me get these off there. Okay. Oh boy, the fire just killed them. Anyway. I'm not sure what's going on. Something's happening off screen. Anyway, so this is where I need a new sound. Oh, did Adrian already do it? Is that the sound? Am I just about to? No, that's the sound I want. All right, what's going on here? This thing. Pressure plate, boss water. Okay. So on activate pressure plate, which is I think that sound that we heard. Yeah, that's what we heard. Okay. So back to here. Water belt. Let me read this water belt manager that Adrian made. Yeah. Okay. If Alright, I gotta do some breakpoints to see what he was thinking here. Turn on water. So that happens when this is the state that I want where I see. So either way it turns on the water. Got it. Okay. So yeah, I may as well just hack it in here. What am I going to call it? It's when you try to do the thing, but it doesn't work. So, let's do on top, but not bottom. Why not? That'll work. Let me just see what's calling this. This is the downside of using events and hooking it all up in the inspector. Is it's a little hard to trace your call stack. If I want to see, like, well, what's actually calling this water belt manager? But I have a feeling it's the pressure plate or the gate or both. Good, I just can't click on anything. Yeah, okay, there it is. Check on activate and then yeah, okay. That'll do. This would be a bad practice what I'm about to do, but for now I'm going to do it. Actually, no, I'm not. This doesn't need to be a 3D audio source, so I'll just put it right here. Audio source, 2D. Let's do play one shot. Cool, so that's that, and then the bottom one, I guess doesn't need to be on the water, it can just be on the pressure plate as well. No. Yes? Why don't these have events? Change water state, water on. That doesn't start, that's fine. That's not great. What's it doing in fix update? I'm just going to ignore this bit that I don't understand. That's not fully commented. I'm just going to do it here on the public ones. Sure, I'm going to say on is activate and off is deactivate. I like Unity events as a really nice way to put in placeholder stuff that doesn't need a programmer to come and replace. So bottom on, I guess it's deactivate is what we're saying now. Audio source, play one shot. Drain success. All right. Let's test it out. I feel like that sound played a few more times than I needed it to. Yep, okay. That would be a bug in my die effect, I think. Let's confirm that. Yes, that's hilarious. I'll go back for that. All right, over here. So this is going to get to 10. I'm going to hear sound. Okay. So it worked. It's just really, really quiet. These sounds should be normalized before they came in here. That's the sound. All right, so let's see what the hell I did with this this dying situation. guys. So this should only happen once, I think, is the problem. Whatever the rest I can do, whatever order I want. This should, I don't know. My vision for Mugu components was that they would be callable from elsewhere. So like if something wanted to kill a Mugu, you'd actually call them the Mugu die component. But for now, we really only want to call this from Mugu state controller. So it's kind of it's like it's half refactored. Yeah, okay, now it only dies once. Okay, double clicking that should really not do that. Alright, let's clear this up. I also realize I don't think I need Mugu to have an effect prefab spawner anymore. So commit that fix there, and then this water belt stuff. So gotta change my source tree settings so I can see the like max diff. Or I'm talking to myself here, but anyway, source tree does this thing where it won't show me what changed on files that are over a certain size, but it's really not helpful. How big is this file even? 4 megs. You can handle it, source tree. What's going on here? Tools, options. There we go. Okay, now I can see. So, unstage, 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 unstage. Again, this is the stuff. You can't actually see me doing this, so just pretend that you're watching me click a bunch of buttons in source tree. That should be my sign-off message. When I end my tweet, I can say unstage hunk. Again, you can't see what's on my screen. I'm clicking a button that says unstage hunk, and that's me at the end of my stream. No, it's okay. I'll pretend I can hear you laughing. shape module dot radius thickness. I don't even know what that is. This looks like only files that I meant to change. So I'm gonna say that's that. I'm going to discard. Unity's gonna say, oh, your scene changed. You want to reload it? I'm gonna say yes. And now I'm going to hit play in Unity. And then if that works, then we push it. Make sure this still works. Cool. So far so good. Let's teleport over here. Can I mute this one? No? Okay. I guess those sounds are still in the range of my audio listener. So I'm supposed to be hearing that water draining sound, but I don't hear it. Oh, I see what's going on. I made the anvil there. Okay. Try that again. Oops. I made it to 1,000 Mugu without realizing, because I started them dying for a bit. Oh, did I accidentally hit the We're Offline button? I sure didn't mean to. I don't even know how that could have happened. Oh, it's F1. Oh, it's conflicting hotkeys. How come nobody told me? All right, well, let's, good thing I looked. Okay, I'm gonna press F1. It's gonna say that we're offline, but we're not, because I'm right here. All right, getting ready for the sound effect. There it is. Oh, can I get there in time? I'm cheating, of course. Sweet. All right, that worked. Now I need to shoot some fire Mugu on him, but I think I got a couple more sound effects that I need to implement for that. Let's take a look. So, this gentleman, capturable boss. Let's see what says over here. This is I haven't read this code yet, so bear with me. So it looks like we're handling the logic in two different places, because we've got capture functionality, which is a sticky, an iSticky. So this is just for throwing stuff onto it and handling the results of that. We're just using generic sticky here. Okay. So, well, the boss shouldn't be explodable either. Remove explodable from the boss. So exit frame mode to save the scene. Yeah, that's true. Okay. Again, without refactoring this completely, what's the fastest way to add these two sounds? So we need one sound for when it eats and one sound for when it becomes capturable. So let's see the states. I mean, it's got this eating state, and it's got an eating action, and it's got, oh, hello, I already did that. Did Adrian already do all this? I don't know. Okay, maybe I don't need to do this. Boss is home, boss is trapped. Boss is capturable. I didn't hear it. I'm gonna just like hope that I'm not duplicating sounds here. There's a lot of stuff going on. convert these into anvils. Okay, now that those are all anvils, I can start throwing some firewood on them. That's not working. Well, you win, but the text didn't update, so we gotta fix that anyway. So that's actually more important than the sound. The text not updating. Capture boss, capture text, canvas, sticky, unactivate. Again, I'm just going to do it this way, even though it is not. So that's that. I'll just throw another Unity event on here, make it quick, I guess. Okay, if on became capturable is not null, on became capturable without invoke. That's fine for today. Like I said, this build comes out tomorrow, so I don't want to do anything crazy. Does it already have an audio source? It does not. It doesn't? Wait a minute. Okay, apply, save, see how that worked. And then I think I might have to call it. I gotta get off the stream and show some people this video game. Oops. I gotta wait for those anvils to expire. Let's go over here and do the other part. Those do want. Okay. Oh, okay, so I'm not even hearing his eat sound actually. What's the deal? Does that audio clip not do anything? Yeah. No. Action start. Controller. I'm not going to save that because I want to see if I can do the rest first. Right, so. So why is the text not updating? Because I know I saved that. Did I just miss? Is that what's going on? Did I miss? Yeah, okay, there we go. I got a couple. 4, 5. What is this hitbox? Oh. It worked. That's good enough for me. So, stage hunk. So that would be fix boss text not updating commit, and then just the audio. Two more boss sounds commit. Apply prefab, save, see if anything changed. No. Discard changes to the scene. Reload. Push. Maybe I'll start a build. But that's it. So, things I did today. Fix that guy doing a flip. I made it so that we can spawn different death. Sorry, this is really distracting. Different particles for different things dying. Well, I guess that's why I shouldn't have ripped up my Trello cards, because I don't remember what I did. But oh, sorry, again with the offline, I keep forgetting that when I press F1, it does that. With this boss, we added a couple more sounds. Should also hear him eating now. Or no, that's okay. So his state, boss is eating. Let me read this again. Maybe I didn't do it. Oh, I didn't save. Yeah, we all remember that. Because I said I wasn't going to save. And then I did. But I should have. Should have saved after that. Test this, I guess. And that's it. Sound effects. Yeah, that's a cute sound. Great. Okay. Thank you very much for watching. I'm going to unstage this hunk and see you next week. Not that button.